Hello, Sycamores. What a great day it is to be on the campus of Indiana State University. Today has finally come. We're cutting the ribbon at the Hulman Center, which officially marks the reopening of this incredible 174,000 square foot facility. While we wish we could all be together in person to celebrate, the COVID-19 pandemic persists, and the responsible thing to do is to hold this celebration virtually. Hulman Center opened in 1973. Since then, it has served as one of the most prominent multi-purpose gathering places for the community and region. ISU and high school athletic competitions, concerts, entertainment events, trade shows, and graduation ceremonies have all been held at Hulman Center. It serves as an anchor to the downtown Terre Haute community. Millions of dollars have been raised for charitable causes under this roof. Over the past 2 years, a lot of hard work has gone into the renovation of this tremendous asset. The original building has many great features that have been saved and enhanced. The new front entrance feature adds 6,500 square feet of multi-purpose space. Multiple and varied event areas have been enhanced. The university has added a special, new concourse-level multi-purpose event space that overlooks the main floor. Project renovations have improved Hulman Center's utility systems, functionality, access, and experiences for all types of events. Vertical access can be a challenge today. A new elevator improves efficiency. Customer areas such as the concessions, restrooms, and kitchen are all new. New openings into the event space improve aesthetics and will create more excitement. Seating has been improved, and the already excellent existing sight lines for various events have been maintained. Access in and around the building has been enhanced and takes full advantage of the adjacent parking availability in the Cherry Street Garage and ISU parking lots. As you drive or walk by the building, you immediately notice a beautiful new exterior that signals a new dawn for downtown Terre Haute and its special connection to Indiana State University. There are a lot of people to thank. Former President Dan Bradley, Diane McKee, and Greg Good worked with state leaders to secure $37.5 million for the Hulman Center. We're grateful for a number of elected officials who believed in ISU and this important project, including Governor Mike Pence, State Senators David Long, Luke Kinley, and John Ford, State Representatives Brian Bosma, Tim Brown, Bob Heaton, Alan Morrison, and Clyde Kersey. We also thank Mayor Duke Bennett and our local and county partners. We want to thank Ratio Architects and Hannick Construction, as well as Brian Duncan and the ISU Facilities Management Team. Fred Clark and the staff of Hulman Center worked so hard under the leadership of Vice President for University Engagement Nancy Rogers. We thank them for their work and dedication. It is not every day that the state invests over $100 million to one campus. But this is what happened in 2015 when Governor Pence signed a budget that included $37.5 million for Hulman Center and $64 million for the ISU College of Health and Human Services building. This confidence means so much to the university and our community. When I make the ISU budget presentation before legislative committees, I'd like to point out that ISU provides a tremendous economic impact to local, regional, and state economies, including a $475 million statewide economic impact, over $400 million in campus construction over the past 12 years, 5,000 jobs supported by the university, and 76,000 visitors drawn to the region by the university, especially some from Illinois who contribute to Indiana's sales tax revenue. Construction on the ISU campus has provided much needed work to those in the construction trades, which in turn provides work to other businesses such as suppliers, transportation and trucking providers, and service industries. And all of these jobs are in Indiana. Hulman Center is instrumental to raising the profile of the ISU campus and enhancing the economic development of the Terre Haute community. It is a very special facility for this very special university, and Sycamores across the state and country have another reason to say with pride that I am an alum of Indiana State University. We've been so important to this state. The fact is, Indiana's future success depends on the success of ISU. The celebration of Hulman Center is a celebration of the people of Indiana State University and our community. Thank you for joining us today for this very special occasion.
Hello, Sycamores. This is Lieutenant Governor Suzanne Crouch. On behalf of Governor Eric Holcomb and the state of Indiana, it is my great pleasure to bring you greetings on this momentous occasion as Indiana State University cuts the ribbon on a vastly improved Hulman Center. Indiana State University does an incredible job of helping fuel the workforce pipeline in Indiana. It also has a tremendous economic impact to the region of our end of the state at $475 million. The state's investment of $37.5 million in Hulman Center helps ensure that this historic facility will continue to be a hub for sports, arts, and culture for many, many years to come. We elected officials recognize and celebrate ISU's commitment to community engagement. Hulman Center is, in fact, one of the cornerstones of ISU's community engagement. ISU annually hosts the Indiana Special Olympics and is routinely engaged in dedicated efforts to improve the quality of place in Terre Haute through events at the Hulman Center. Yes, it is the place where Larry Bird, Bob Heaton, Michael Menser, and Melanie Baglin excelled on the basketball court over the last 40+ years. It is also the place where musicians and artists perform, bringing cultural events to West Central Indiana. And it is not lost on us the large number of people from Illinois who attend events at the Hulman Center and contribute to the state in sales tax. Perhaps more importantly, under the Hulman Center roof, millions of dollars has been raised for charitable causes in the Terre Haute community. President Curtis, you and your dedicated team are great partners to the state. Governor Holcomb and I congratulate Indiana State University and the Terre Haute community for this great project. And we look forward to the day when we are past this pandemic and can again enjoy the gatherings with our fellow citizens in the ISU Hulman Center. Thank you, and God bless you.
Hello, Sycamores. This is John Ford, and I have the great honor of serving as your state senator in the Indiana General Assembly. I want to offer my congratulations to President Deborah Curtis and the Indiana State University family as we celebrate the reopening of the Hulman Center. My first year in the Indiana Senate was 2015. It was a long session during which the state budget had to be developed and approved. This was supposed to be a year for me to learn and provide general support in areas important to the Wabash Valley. I soon found myself helping lead a truly ambitious effort to fund two major projects on the campus of ISU, the Health and Human Services Building and the Hulman Center. I worked closely with my colleagues in the House and with a team from ISU, including Dan Bradley, Greg Good, and Diane McKee. We worked closely with the Senate Appropriations Committee and its chairman, Senator Luke Kinley. Together, we accomplished what most people around the state thought could not be accomplished, securing over $101 million for both projects. At the time, it was the most money secured for a university in the history of our state. ISU has been an important partner to the state of Indiana. When the state invests in construction projects on the ISU campus, it puts people to work in the construction industry and supporting sectors. This is in part how and why ISU makes a tremendous economic impact to the region and to the state. I mentioned the word region. ISU is a great partner in advancing regional cooperation through its support of the Wabash River Regional Development Authority and the many causes it supports throughout West Central Indiana. Hulman Center is a great example of regional economic development because it will attract people from across the region and across the state with compelling events in sports, entertainment, and culture. and events held at Hulman Center attract people from Illinois and all over the Midwest to come to Terre Haute. With the investment of $37.5 million in the Hulman Center, the state and the community will see a tremendous return in the form of retail, food, and beverage sales that support the local community and the state. I'm honored to have been given the opportunity to make Hulman Center renovation a reality. Again, congratulations to President Curtis and the ISU family. Keep up the great work.
Hello, fellow Sycamores. This is State Representative Bob Heaton, and I am honored to join you today as we celebrate the reopening of our beloved Hulman Center. As a proud Indiana State alum and a member of the basketball team that led the Sycamores so close to a national championship in 1979, Hulman Center is very special to me. There are so many memories for me and our citizens that were made in Hulman Center that truly brought together the university and the community. During those very special years in the late 1970s, the attention of the world was focused on Indiana State University through the camera lenses of NBC and listening to the voices of Dick Enberg and Al McGuire at Hulman Center. About 6 years ago, Greg Good approached me about the possibility of getting the state of Indiana behind a major Hulman Center renovation effort. Nothing like this had ever been done before in recent memory. We knew it was going to be a challenge. However, with strong support from Speaker Brian Bosma, Ways and Means Chairman Tim Brown, and the House Republican Caucus, we passed a budget that included over $37 million for this great facility. If you look across the country, or even just beyond the Indiana-Illinois state line, you will not find many universities cutting ribbons on multi-million-dollar projects these days. This is a big deal for Indiana State and the state of Indiana. Your Indiana House of Representatives came through. I couldn't be more proud to lend a hand in preserving Hulman Center so that many more memories can be made in the years to come. Congratulations, ISU, and go Sycamores.
Hi, Sycamores. This is State Representative Tanya Paff. I have the privilege of representing House District 43, which includes Indiana State University. I want to congratulate you as we finally get to cut the ribbon, which marks the conclusion of the renovation of Hulman Center. It has been a long time coming. Hulman Center is very special to me. Not only have I enjoyed hundreds of events as a spectator at Hulman Center, but I do things here that others did not. In high school, I worked as a member of the Hulman Center staff, cleaning, wiping down seats, assembling the basketball court, and helping with countless events that the center attracted. Sometimes I even went out and shot some basketball. I'd like to give a special shout out to the Hulman Center staff who work hard behind the scenes to keep the operations going. ISU is very important to this region. It transforms the lives of students who go on to be productive citizens in Indiana. Hulman Centers helps attract prospective students and others to ISU, and it provides a number of amenities to Terre Haute. It is a key connector between the campus and community. It holds numerous fundraisers for charitable causes such as Chances for Youth and Hospice of the Wabash Valley. It brings in musical acts and entertainment. It's an important anchor to downtown that helps support surrounding businesses. There is so much history that has been made in Hulman Center, and as we cut the ribbon today, many more years of memories will be made. Congratulations, ISU. Let's keep working together for the citizens of our state and our community.
Hello, Sycamores. This is State Representative Alan Morrison from House District 42. As an alum of Indiana State and as one who has spent a significant portion of my career in the sector of sport management, I am very excited to join you today in cutting the ribbon to the Hulman Center. 2015 was a special year for ISU as the Indiana General Assembly and Governor Mike Pence supported the university's request for funding of this great facility. I appreciated the opportunity to support this project. A lot of incredible memories have been made here in Hulman Center. College and high school basketball, Sesame Street, the circus, monster trucks, and professional wrestling, concerts, and other entertainment for all ages. I've seen a lot of events at Hulman Center, and have seen the good and challenging aspects associated with the facility. The investment made has helped transform this building to a 21st century venue that will serve the community and region for decades to come. Congratulations, ISU, and keep up your great work in serving the citizens of the great state of Indiana.
Okay, just really exciting to be here today for the ribbon cutting, for the remodeling of the Hulman Center. I tell you, this has been such a community asset from its very beginning, and as a kid, I came here and watched ball games and been to concerts and everything else over the many years, and now as the mayor, have the opportunity to be here today to see this kind of a rebirth of this community building, and couldn't be any more excited for Indiana State University to reach this point. You know, putting $50 million into the Hulman Center is going to have a huge impact not only for Indiana State, but for Terre Haute and Vigo County. And so just extremely excited, happy. Can't wait to come to the first ball game when we can actually attend a game. But it looks great, and I couldn't be any more excited. So just glad to be here today and be a part of this and celebrate together with the community for the ribbon cutting of Indiana State University's remodeling of Hulman Center.
Well, thank you. This has been much anticipated, and today we're finally going to be rededicating Hulman Center. Very exciting. I remember as a young man, 13, 14 years old, when my grandfather was here to throw out the game ball for the first home game. And there's a photo that the family has had hanging on the wall in my mother's house for a while of my grandfather and I, where he was getting some instruction from me on how to hold it, which I thought was kind of funny. But, you know, I later learned, in the last few years, I learned just how long he pursued trying to help bring this to fruition. It was decades that he really worked on trying to bring a public assembly hall to the community because of the work he had done in the past on war bonds and whatnot. He felt there was a real need for that. So good things come to those who wait. So it's been 40 plus years, I think, since that dedication, and I've always been amazed at how well the Hulman Center has been maintained. 40 years of age will change anything, but it's amazing how well the institution has kept the building up. But now, with all these changes, the modernization, bringing it up to spec and code of what's expected, I think, in today's campus and university settings, something to be really proud of. And I'm proud to be here today to help rededicate it. I look forward to attending more basketball games in the future. I haven't been to one since 2009, I think February 28th of 2009, but it's time to come back, and hopefully one of these days I'll have that opportunity. Additionally, I think it's important to note that with this rededication, it opens up a whole new range of opportunities, not to mention the fact that Terre Haute will soon have a convention center in close proximity. So the two together, I think, will add a whole new dimension to all the communities that look to Terre Haute and the surrounding Wabash Valley as an important regional center and place to gather and for conventions. And I hope that the list is limitless as to what good things can come out of this.
Hello, Sycamores. I'm Kathy Cabello, Vice Chair of Indiana State University's Board of Trustees. I am pleased to represent our trustees on this momentous ribbon-cutting occasion for a very special building on the ISU campus. We are so thankful to our partners at the state of Indiana for making this significant investment that has allowed us to make improvements to the Hulman Center. Today's event also marks another special milestone as we officially conclude our 5-year celebration of the Indiana State University sesquicentennial. Shortly after the U.S. Civil War, a state legislator named Baskin Rhodes from Vermilion County introduced legislation that created the Indiana State Normal School. The citizens of Terre Haute then petitioned the City Council for a local appropriation of $50,000 to purchase land and to contract the first facility. The Normal School would become Indiana State Teachers College, then Indiana State College, and today we are Indiana State University. Over the past 150 years, our university has endured the hardships of a fire that destroyed the main building, the Great Depression, 2 world wars, and this current pandemic we face. It is amazing to think how much ISU has grown from that one building to a campus of over 300 acres with scores of facilities. The sesquicentennial era celebration marked 150 years since Indiana State's founding in 1865 as the Indiana State Normal School, and then through the 150-year anniversary of its opening in 1870. We opened the sesquicentennial with a ceremony unveiling the grand restoration and renovation of Normal Hall and its magnificent dome. And now we are here, and we close it with the reopening of the renovated and updated Hulman Center. The past 5 years have been filled with many celebrations of our university's history and also the people it serves. The people are what makes Indiana State University a great university. The heart of the university lies in the thousands of students, faculty, staff, alumni, volunteers, and many of the people of the community who bleed blue and represent Indiana State University. Today's celebration of Hulman Center is a celebration of the people of ISU, and your trustees are so very proud of our university. Thank you.